Cloud9 get these footholds inside of your jungle and start to take over so early.
Yeah, well, as you can see, we've entered picks and bans for game number 2. Rise again, banned away from Cloud9. The Azir ban.
Rek'Sai
taken off the table. Don't want to give that to Contract, so that jungle targeting.
Yep, I mean, she is pretty much the premier jungler right now. I actually kind of like where the balance is at for jungling right now. You know, with Kindred and Nidalee being taken down a notch, opens up the door for a lot more, especially with Rek'Sai now on the ban list. Yeah. More interesting options may open up. Olaf is still available if they decide to go for that again. The Sivir was actually a pretty big takeaway last time for Cloud9. Might rise in priority. Still a full mid lane focus here from Cloud9 in the bans, though. Respect to a Blaze Olive.
Yeah, trying to. Those are the exact same 3 from Cloud9. Difference is that Rek'Sai is being swapped out for Karma, or was swapped out for Karma, which is currently available. Nova on blue side. Yep. And in addition, Lissandra was another ban from Nova against Cloud9, so...
It's one of those high champions. He gets to go in, he gets to engage, and then he has the safety of multiple invulnerabilities to actually survive longer.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the Kennen, though. You know, repeat. Let me see it again.
Yeah.
He absolutely destroyed mid lane, and he only started dying when he's starting to make plays for the team and when he was on the front lines. With that flash proto belt forward. There's the Karma, though.
Yeah.
Gets off the ban list right into the first round pick here for Nova. They've got the speed, setting them up. I actually would like to see Flash-X on the Flax-ish on the Aurelia again, because that solo kill on balls, that was impressive. Plus, he was able to transition that a little bit to try and carry the team. Flax-ish.
Yes, Nova.
That is a weird name.
Nova Flaxish. Going to be, it's kind of like flax fish, but there's no second.
I mean,
F.
flax oil is very good for you. Fish oil is very flax seeds and fish oil.
He's
merged.
He's flax-like.
He's the most healthy League of Legends player I've ever seen. So many omega-3s.
Nova, though, they're going to supplement with some Nidalee in the jungle, and they've also got Sivir.
Oh, man, we talked about speed. Now they've got another layer, the Sivir as well, going to be taken away this time.
Question is it going to be to chase down Cloud9 or run away? Because, again, that's a very aggressive 2 picks from Cloud9.
Well, it does, you know, they can definitely spread out here, trying to avoid the Rumble ultimates. We talked about it a little bit before, and they did kind of have a hard time distributing their resources across the map. Now they'll have more mobility to dodge Ashe arrows as well.
Yeah.
We say that, though, but in practice is where it counts, because if the Ashe arrow lands, it becomes very hard to dodge a Rumble ultimate if you're stunned for 3 seconds.
Yeah. What we say in practice, in actuality, in the game itself. So, Nova now trying to deal with that Ashe and Nami locked in for Altec and Lemonation High, saving that counter pick red side. Still haven't seen a mid laner yet out of a Blaze Olive. Was pretty soundly defeated in game number 1 by that Kennen into the Victor matchup with 20 seconds.
Yeah, he's going to be rough for him. Blind. He has to blind pick against High. Contracts is already showing a high damage jungler, so I'm expecting some crowd control out of High. Cloud9 already do have the engage from Ashe Arrow, but a mid lane with some control to set up ganks for Contracts. Graves is great if there's any sort of CC from your laners. And as of right now, you know, Graves Rumble, I would expect him to kind of let Balls do his own thing in that lane and focus more on the duo lane and on mid lane. Depending on the matchup here that we see, though, as it is a Karma mid lane, they've locked in the Bard support, so that solidifies that this flex pick of Karma early on is definitely going to go to the mid lane.
Flaxish is returning towards that Aurelia. Was able to get the solo kill in the previous game, so we'll see how that works for him in that top lane. And I'm not sure if you said this deliberately, but I think you said cloud control.
I just make things up all the time.
Which makes sense because he is the shot caller for Cloud9.
There you go.
So he's got tons of cloud control.
Definitely true.
Instead of crowd control. But returning to that Kennen.
There it is.
The tiny ninja.
I love it. Proto Belt engaged. They've got so many stuns. This is really good because Kennen needs someone else to be the main initiator. We saw it with Kennen before. High had a little bit higher death count than he would like. Now the Ashe Arrow can engage for them. He can follow up. Rumble ultimates on top. Plus, there's so many split damage sources here. You've got 2 AD carries on Cloud9 side, so the itemization is probably not even going to go defensive for Nova looking at their champions, they'll probably just itemize offensively, and we'll just have a lot of damage on both sides.
Yeah.
Whoever gets the
Big
initiation,
fights.
you know, miss your skill shots, then you're probably going to die for it.
Yeah, who can we pick off? But tweet at LOL eSports as we load onto this game number 2. Hashtag NVA win for Nova or hashtag C9C win. We'll tally those votes as we get in. Cloud9 looking to secure that first place spot. They still need this win to do it, because currently Team Liquid Academy could catch up if they manage to 2-0 and Cloud9 loses here. So
It's shaking in their boots.
yeah, Cloud9, oh, they got to be nervous.
Well, Team Liquid
they're
Academy, yeah, because Team Liquid Academy's opponent is Enix, right?
Yes.
And they haven't won any games
Correct.
at all.
Enix have not had a single win. Team Liquid Academy have been looking very strong.
So, yeah, got to be worried about that. Very well could be right on your heels.
Yeah.
That means that we're going to have to see on-point Ash arrows from Altec this time around. Altec did a good job on the Sivir. I don't think he even died a single time in that game.
I don't think so.
And he was definitely an enabler for the team, plus being a huge damage source. So now he's going to switch roles over to Sniper, see if he can get some initiations for the team and set up high for those all-ins.
A little bit more utility. There's a lot of damage on Cloud9 in general. The Rumble, Graves, Kennen, and then you've got a utility bottom lane to catch people out of position. So the pressure's on for Nova. They've got a lot of utility for themselves. Karma Bard to be able to escape. Nidalee for some mobility.
I'm definitely going to focus on Nidalee, you know, Ku this time around, starting off, definitely starting off better than last time.
Giving up that first blood. Well, we don't know yet. We're not in game.
But Nidalee is definitely a champion that can snowball advantages really well. Once she gets going, her clear increases so quickly. You can definitely experience starve the enemy. And we'll see if he can actually try and do that, as, you know, Cloud9 have been focusing on allowing contracts, you know, full reign of not only their own jungle, but also the enemy jungle.
Yeah.
So very curious to see how he's going to do on this Graves. There's been a really recent trend towards everybody going Thunderlord's Graves now. You know, previously there's a lot of strength of Ages. Now there's a lot more offensive capabilities with Thunderlords. See if we can check in what he has chosen, but I would expect that to be the case, especially since you build so much early flat attack damage. Really has a lot of high impact there, with Thunderlords adding a lot more burst.
Yeah, it certainly is a very high impact champion in general. Cloud9 Challenger currently primed to take that first place spot. As Nova, they're actually going to chase Cloud9 out. Whoa, Contracts tries to trade an auto attack and gets just a bit of damage before being forced to back away, as the rest of Nova are able to scare him off. So things looking pretty good at this start. Looks like might see a lane swap between the two. As Nova try to get some deep wards, Cloud9 decide not to go for some deep wards of their own, just going to ward up in the river to make sure that they've got themselves decent amount of vision in case they catch anyone in transit. So we'll see if that lane swap is something that's going to happen. Range support versus range support.
All right, I've concluded my investigative journalism here.
Yep.
It is indeed Thunderlord's Graves. See Contracts go for that super offensive style. Try and burst him out. See where Ku sets up, though. It is all about the early stages here with Nidalee.
Yeah, that early game so very important. Looks like we're seeing Nova lane swap, send that duo towards the top lane. And Cloud9 send their duo towards the bottom, though elimination is going to be a little bit late to lane. So too is Ken.
Ken not going to find them on the first camp. And actually, Contracts here, adaptation, he's going to lane with balls rather than continuing jungling.
Yeah. Oh, but here comes Nova.
They've got 4 people. This is such a weird strat from Cloud9.
What is happening? The spear finds balls. He flashes under the turret. Flaxish dies and takes it to few hits. Oh, what?
I don't know, man. I've never seen that before. But that's going to get Cloud9 behind in the lane swap. That's
the
for
spear.
sure.
Oh, no.
Get him,
He's got no flash. He's got no flash. First blood. Oh, and he gets out of the turret.
The hell is going on? All right, well, Cloud9 are very behind in the lane swap.
Whoa, Contracts.
This might be second blood here.
Contracts. What are you doing,
Ken's
buddy?
only level 1. All right, he's fine. He can just walk away. Ken's only level 1, but
Okay.
Let's check in here on the state of the lane swap with the bottom lane going normally here, but the jungle going to be delayed. Now, Ball's just teleported down there onto the bottom side, so they might actually just catch back up. And the only real difference will be Flax-ish has teleport. Going to have to make a point with the double X's here. Remember that one, but that's going to be the main difference. He'll have teleport to be able to help out with his laning phase when he does meet up with Balls, because contracts being delayed actually has not delayed them on the tower taking. Cloud9 just getting right back to business.
Farming out on that side of the jungle contracts, despite being delayed in the very unique start to the top lane. Catches up his Balls, catches these minions in the bottom. Looks like
ooh, they might have split. They were pretty close.
High turns around onto a Blaze Olive, beats a stun, but gets some good damage. He's trying to get the better of this trade here. Rocking the Dark Seal once again. Dodges.
Nice dodge to win that trade. This is the thing, though, and this is definitely something else that has benefited High on this Kennen. Both of these games have been lane swaps, so you know where the jungler is most of the time. And the way he's playing Kennen is so aggressive. Charging up for trades through the minion wave over and over again, chasing a Blaze Olive off of the protection of the ranged minions so that he can land the shurikens easily, get the stun, and ensure that he wins the trade. This depends on either having your own jungler nearby so that you can make these aggressive plays, or just knowing where the enemy is, which he has in lane swaps and situations.
Yeah, High definitely playing very solid so far. Trying to get those favorable trades. Healing back up with the Dark Seal. No more healing for either of these mid laners except for Blaze Olive if he manages to land the double tether. And taking a look at the jungles, we've got first recall out of both contracts. Decides to go for the warding smite, but Ku picks up some boots and amp tomes.
Sweet. I love boots and amp tomes. Some light reading as you walk back to lane. Honestly, though, the transition here in mid lane, you can see already Nidalee coming over, but that just highlights how the focus was also on warding around High after they're out of the lane swap. All right, here we go, junglers.
The collapse onto Ku. Tether finds some damage. Contracts, trades it back. There's the Thunderlords. Ku gets a huge chunk.
Oh, High's in there.
Shield, the last tick before the shield wears off. He heals himself.
Yeah. Woo. Exciting. As I said, there's going to be a lot of focus on this mid lane here. High's playing so aggressively. You need to have your own jungler there as well as the extra wards. They push it in. Can they deny CS at the turret as well? Because Balls is also pushing. This is the best scenario for them as Balls is going to push in the lane and roam up into the jungle, steal away this red here, allow Contracts to get his counter jungling off to an early start. And the aggressive solo lanes from Cloud9 are going to pay off for their jungler as well. Bounce right back from that early first blood. Cloud9 just throwing him a bone there.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We got you. Cloud9 supporting Contracts once again. And getting towards that 6.5-minute mark, continuing to put pressure onto these solo lanes as Altec now heads up with elimination towards Ken and Rikara. I love how Bard has a yoo-hoo sound effect as he goes through, like a woohoo.
That's funny because there's also chocolate in those mugs.
Oh, hey!
Are you sponsored by Yoo-hoo that we don't know about, Dom?
Not that I know of.
Oh, so you're not a sellout.
No.
You're just
I'm a
unknowing
chocolate milk aficionado.
Well, these duos actually do have to play a bit more safe, Altec and Lemon, since their wards have been cleared out. They just saw Ku on the last pink ward. Never mind, they're going aggressive here. Level 4.
Yeah, see, he says it.
Going for yeah, decent trade there as Ken escapes with a chocolate beverage in hand. Gonna be a while, though, before we see these ash arrows start to fly.
Yeah, still level 5, so no chance for that. And a cull start out of Altec. A little bit later game. Flaxish level 6 turns around.
Oh, level
Big
6.
damage on the Balls, who silences himself. Another solo kill.
Back-to-back solo kills for Flaxish. And Contracts actually wants to turn it around here. I don't think he can. And he decides against it as well, it looks like.
That is a pretty big minion wave, not to mention Rikara and Ken on their way towards that bot lane.
Yeah.
So Contracts has to dash away. They're actually trying to collapse. Teleport coming in.
Ball's coming back. He's going to get level 6 off the wave here, but it's 2 versus 5.
Oh my gosh, there's no equalizer. Contracts is the first target. No, they turn on the balls. Contracts dodges out. Stun is going to miss. Contracts gets out. Flash from balls means he escapes 2, but Koo chases down 1, chases down 2. Double kill, but he drops to Altec.
Can we chase him down? High's going through the magical journey. It looks like they took a bit of a pit stop here, and it might cost them.
Oh, Ken sidesteps the shuriken.
All right, Karma speed boost. Everybody out. Evacuate, and Cloud9 come away. Still just sitting on that 1,000 gold advantage for Nova. Cloud9 licking their wounds. Balls went down again. Contracts as well, so the extra few kills here going to Koo. Nidalee off to a really good start. We said it was going to be about the early stages, and he got that first blood. He got the second and the third for himself. Balls actually didn't get level 6 off of the minions because there were so many people sharing experience here, and not able to use the ultimate meant that a couple extra kills. Altec even flashed in to try and heal save Contracts there. Unable to do so, so that's going to be double summoners down on the Ashe. Will be a priority target. Flaxish on the Aurelia. He's going to have his eyes on Altec, because that is very squishy and low
Prime
mobility
target.
Ashe.
Yeah, whenever I play someone like Ahri or Zed and I see an Ashe, it's like, all right, I know who I'm going for all game. Wait out the arrow and then dive him. So Flaxish going to be doing the same. Hopefully he'll have the backup of this 3-1 Nidalee. Currently even in jungle creeps though with Contracts, who's been keeping pace.
There it is.
Oh, turns onto a Blaze Olive. Stun lands. They're doing so much damage and get the kill. Teleport completes. They're trying to turn this around. Silence onto Flaxish. High. He's going to drop. Flaxish now trying to run away. They chase it up. Collateral damage gets the kill.
This time around, Balls roams in. Even though he is only level 6, that's all you need. He's got the ultimate this time around. And the turnaround gank gets turned around yet again.
Never see it coming. This game is like a merry-go-round. Just back around.
Except you have to get off after 2 rotations here. Cloud9, they're keeping it up, though. Going to pressure on the objective after the kills.
Oh, they get some damage onto Ken. Altec takes that turret hit. Luckily, Sivir has quite a helping of wave clear and is able to clear those minions out and keep it standing.
Favorite time of the game, Dom. Proto belts are being completed. High has his plus flash.
Bottom.
Is it
Like
shark?
the Jaws
shark
theme.
coming? Yeah.
Bottom.
Okay.
He's got the mask, the Blood Moon mask. It kind of looks like a shark.
Yeah, he got a big-ass head, that's for sure. Blaze Olive gets 100% in, though. That's where he got the money to complete the Proto belt.
Oh, and that spear.
It was a great spear, allowing him to get the counter kill, but as we say, counter kill gets countered. Balls comes in, Contracts has ult still, so there's some extra money for Cloud9. Still nurturing this lead, though, for Nova. It's slowly dwindling, but they still have that semblance of control. You know, trying to get Flaxish to the Trinity Force is what they really want to do before they can try and make a move on the side lane.
Yeah, speaking of side lanes, we're starting to see a pretty big difference. Balls down 30 CS behind Flaxish, 2 levels right now, as Flaxish has been all over the map farming to his heart's content. Contracts recognizes this and heads towards the top side. Might try to help Balls out, make sure that he doesn't get dove.
Yep, both junglers are going to be attracted by this big minion wave. Nova going to try and deny it, but it's going to be difficult to deny. Rumble can AoE a decent amount, so he'll probably lose maybe 2 or 3 of those as he AoEs the rest of them down. And it's just going to be up to Contracts to try and protect his jungle. As Koo's moving in. Koo doesn't get it, but High does!
Holy cow!
We say, you know, the flash and proto belt completed, which is just moments, just waiting to happen. All in here again from High, over and over. Again, gets his kill. This time, nobody around to counter. Contract still on chase, though.
Yeah, going to look for a Blaze Olive. Ooh, doesn't quite have vision around the corner. Here comes the rest of Nova. Exhaust on the Contracts, dodges the stun. Lemonation going toe-to-toe with the Blaze Olive. There's a collapse from Altec. He gets the kill. High catches up to Ken. Another one. Cloud9 getting right back into this.
All right, they turned it around. They've overtaken the lead in a very big way. Plus, they can clean up that Cloud Drake. The Cloud control will be there for Cloud9. Dumb. And they can actually just take down mid turret first.
Yeah, they have got so much momentum now picking up these kills. Even going to try denying a few minions off of the back of this. About a 2,000 gold lead after that turret is taking.
Yeah, they actually send Altec back. It's a bit greedy of them. There is vision here. Oh, okay, Altec cancels his back. Not so greedy now. And the spear misses, so they should have this pretty free.
Oh, Ku doesn't see Altec. It eats an arrow. He's going to jump away with the flash. Contracts can't quite catch up. He might have gone a little bit too far as he drops to Rikara. There's the Tempered Fate. Oh, the Dragon is stunned. Nova trying to catch up. It's down to 500. Secured by High. But Cloud9 Challenger are going to be forced to run away. A Blaze Olive gets some damage on elimination, but not enough for the kill, while High will fall on the far side.
Well, not exactly free. Cost them 2 kills and a decent amount of summoner spells. Ku actually still on the hunt for more.
Whoa.
All right, now it's Nova's turn to turn it around. Get some counter jungling in, get some mid pressure back, maybe clear out some of the wards. I wonder if they can finish off the mid turret, actually. They have 4 people here. They should be able to do it. That's a huge amount of control that they can try and get back in this game. Not to mention the gold lead as well.
Yeah, that middle tier 1 will fall. And now right back in it, Nova have got the gold lead as Ku hops the wall.
Okay, they need to calm down a little bit, refocus. Oh no, he's not going to calm down.
There's no calm in this game. Nova has no chill as they try to invade.
All right, now they can calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
They've escaped the rumble, brush, and all right, so let's take another look at this. As Altec nails him in the head, but it just kind of baits Contracts in because they don't have enough vision. Contracts goes in to finish off the kill, but it's Nova that actually have the vision advantage. And this is almost a Dragon take as well for Nova to fully complete their turnaround of this play. They don't quite get it, and the heal also lets Lemonation get that health as well as speed boost to live as well. But Nova very closely, they almost really turned that game around, but not quite. And Cloud9 are going to get right back to the objectives here. Rift Herald over to Balls. It's going to help him out in the split push because this is the time in the game where Aurelia's got a Trinity Force. She's trying to transition into that side lane presence so that the rest of the team can earn objectives. And Balls is going to need all the help he can get at this point.
Yeah, down nearly 40 CS right now, 1 level. Contracts will steal away the blue buff despite the members of Nova there. No smite for Ku means he can't take that away. But that means the trade on the opposite side. Balls can't defend this bottom tier 1 quite yet. And it's taking a lot of damage from Rikara. But we should be able to get it. Yeah, Balls actually takes a detour to ward zone jungle. So they decide to trade over this tier 1 turret.
For blue, that's a great trade. I traded turret for blue any day. Cloud9 do have more pink wards on the map, though, on the top side of the jungle. A little bit of a bush setup here that is not going to catch anyone, as nobody is on that side looking to push. I don't know who they think is going to go up there and push. I guess they're praying that Ash would. But Altec, no summoners, means he's extra cautious right now. There's no way he's going up there, especially since Cloud9 do not have any vision. And as soon as they do show himself, they'll just try and collect the wave at turret.
Lemon might actually towards that top side. Lemon drops a sweeper, spots that Nidalee out. And Altec now has the assistance of his support, so he's not going to be caught out by anything. As you said, playing it safe, playing it back, waiting to make sure he's got people in position before moving to catch that minion wave. Balls actually roams back up towards that side of the map, still 2 levels down behind Flaxish. But just waiting in that support position. As now Cloud9 are thinking, Nova, they might actually look for a fight here.
Well, they're actually thinking, let's push down our last outer turret. We're just going to bully on the top side. We got 4 people up there. High from the mid lane can roam as well, and he's got Flash and his proto built off cooldown, so High is ready to make another all-in with the Kennen, and Cloud9 can just make this rotation up to the top side at the weak turret here. High might make a solo play, actually.
Oh, man. Finds a Blaze Olive once again.
Missed his shirt.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Auto attack and ignite. Another kill for High. 3, 2, and 2 on Kennen this time.
It's like, flash off cooldown. Let's go. Yeah. And they're able to get the solo kill. That also should open up the top side.
Stun, finds like Balls. Boomerang will clear out the minions, but there's enough damage and health to be able to take this turret without too much threat from Nova. Cloud9, 3 turrets to 3, even in gold, even in kills. It seems like things are going much better for Nova this time around compared to game number 1.
Oh, much better. The bar from game 1 was much lower than this, though. So, ooh, a little bit of sweeper wars right here as everybody sees each other at the infrared vision. And Ku is able to finish off the ward. But yeah, definitely a lot better this time around. Much more even footing for Nova. Very worrying for them, though, that High continues to get these solo kills. High is level 13 now in the game. By far the highest level in the game. And anyone has to worry about getting 100%ed by him. Karma even has magic resistance, right? And has a shield she can apply to herself. You know, she is not one of the easier targets, and still she's getting 100%ed by the Kennen all-in. So everyone else has to be very wary. High can also bring that damage to a team fight.
And now, with his next item completed, that Zhonya's Hourglass, he's going to be so much safer than the previous game, where he went for the Rylai's and just kind of dove in and died to allow for his team to pick up kills. But next Drake spawning, 30 seconds, Infernal, Cloud9 clearing out vision. They've got a trifecta of pinks.
Yeah, they definitely want to secure this Drake. They don't have any vision up in Nova's side of the jungle, though, so Nova still have a pretty good chance of getting over there to contest it. You know, you can see they're positioning Aurelia on the top side, try and push in the minion wave first. They're prepping for this fight, so at least the top lane will deny minions into the turret if Aurelia does end up having to come down and they do fight it. Or, you know, they can just leave him up there and try and trade this Infernal for a turret, try and spike off some mid-game gold from the turret. In that case, the 4-man squad would just try and delay here. The Cloud9 are forcing.
Yeah, trying to burn through that Infernal right quick. Contract secures it with Smite and an auto. And Flaxish is going to try rushing the tier 2 despite having teleport. Balls can't quite make it in time. Flaxish with the Triforce burns it down. 4 turrets to 3 for Nova.
Yeah, probably a good choice to go for the trade there rather than, you know, trying to teleport in and fight the Drake, because that gold from the turret at this stage in the game helps out about as much, but later on the Drake will do much more. Altec flash down. Oh, he nailed his butt.
There's the rest of Nova. They just ride on out to safety. Meanwhile, Cloud9 teleported in from behind. Double stun finds Balls and High. They managed to secure that kill onto a Blaze Olive, and now they're going to try to chase down the remaining members.
Yeah.
Split off.
Here we go. Ken's going to have trouble.
Oh, he flashes High, catches up, though. There's the slicing Maelstrom and collateral damage. Kill secured. Ku gets a solo kill onto Altec.
Yeah, he had no flash from the previous engagement. Ku's still hunting.
He's on the prowl. He's buying time in the top lane. Balls was able to recall and head back towards that lane. Inhibitor down. Flaxish.
Can he get out of this one? Let's find out.
He can.
To the minion.
He flashes.
To the minion. It's on cooldown. All right, Balls claims the kill.
We didn't see that, Ku. Hopping against the wall, forced to flash away.
Meanwhile, bottom lane.
Oh.
Gets him on the backswing. All right.
Ku's still invading.
This is an exciting game. I mean, Nova have retaken the gold lead, even though it's a small amount. Ku here, though, might give it back.
Oh, boy, Ku is getting burned down. The silence. Balls does not have enough.
Oh, he got him!
Down 1-for-1 trade, 1v2.
Exciting. Fighting in the brush there. Ku's able to turn around, get the kill as he does die, but Ken's under attack again.
Yeah, the huge stun keeps himself alive, though.
High is having so much fun with this Proto Belt.
Proto Belt flash, time to go in.
Proto Belt no flash, still time to go in. Here is a first stage where he's able to single out a Blaze Olive, and Balls teleported in to cut him off. Started out the whole chase. As you know, Ken's going to die a little bit down the road here, as High still has ult. He didn't use it to kill off Karma. Sometimes saving those cooldowns definitely worthwhile, and it earns him a kill here. Boom. Contract with a nice secure.
Oh, Altec.
Patience there from Ku, setting up that kill.
The very elusive trade by Ku. I feel like High this game, even if he didn't have Proto Belt flash, he'd be like, do I have my cooldowns?
Did you say something, Dom? Boom. There it is. Contract's also unloading
Yep.
to get the kill this time again.
Kill secured. He's a carry jungler. He needs to do damage.
Oh, man.
Get this gold.
These aren't even set up with arrows.
Uh-oh.
See hero, kill hero. Kuzi's a hero, but
he's trying to kill it as best he can. Tidal Wave catches Ku. Tempered Fate finds 2, though. Oh, who's Ku going to go for? Boomerang misses Lemon. A little mistimed arrow onto Ken. They're trying to slow him down. CC chain shield. He's kept alive. Finally going to drop contract again.
Oh, Altec walks into the spear.
Yeah, long range pickup for Nova. Make it a 1-for-1. They continue to chase forward, though. Contract's eating a lot of damage. Rakara with the resets, trying to chase it down and gets the shutdown onto Contract.
Woo.
Welcome
Yep.
to Challenger, Kobe.
Flash auto reset there with the ricochet. Keith's special, I guess. Everyone was shocked the first time he did that.
Whoa!
The low, very low ping here. Oh, wait a second. Is this played online?
This is tournament round.
Ah, sick. Okay, so,
So
it, is
it depends where the teams are.
Yeah. But able to pull it off there. Goes for the all-in on contracts. They take him down. He had been getting a lot of the last hits, and so he also had a minor shutdown. But that still is good gold in the bank for Nova as they do add to their lead. See if they can pick anyone else off, because this Nova squad is much more about, separating Cloud9 and then picking off stragglers. They have so much speed to work with, as well as the Bard ultimate to catch people. So here it is. They spread them out. They pick off balls. Lemonation does arrive for a great counter right here, and they are going to be able to turn this one around. Boomerang air from the side actually didn't get much damage done. Damage done. None damage done. Oh, I'll take, it wasn't even just the spear. Man, he ran into the boomerang too. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, and they continue to chase
Flash
it down.
auto, reset, boom. Lemon lives, though.
Shut down. Lemonation will escape. It's one of those situations where your mind gets kind of wonky, and you see the skill shot, and you're like, I should dodge it, and then you walk straight into it.
I mean,
Do you ever have those moments?
No fear, Dom. No fear.
Where you see someone toss a skill shot, and your first reaction is to move into it to catch it, and you're like, wait, that's not right.
It's funny. I was just playing paintball, and they're like, don't be scared of it, and to show you not to be scared of it, they just call someone up, and they're like, boom, and they shoot him.
Yeah.
The person always flinches, though.
When they shoot it, yeah.
Yeah, when they shoot it. But then from then on, you're like, oh, I don't really care about these, and you just walk into them.
Yeah.
But sometimes fear is healthy. There's a reason that humans developed it.
Yep.
That keeps you alive. You can pass on your genes.
Especially if they're Levi's. Those things last forever. But you know what they say? Fear is the mind killer.
Oh, here we go. Another solo. Yeah. Changed my mind. I changed my mind.
Blackfish is the solo killer. Oh, flash from balls.
That's one of those. Not quite sure who's going to win this. I did it. Victory flash. Just I meant to do that. No problem.
One auto attack at the end. I can fit it. Oh. And then he flashes away.
I love those where you just start off the 1v1, not quite sure if you can win it or not, but I'm going to go for it anyway.
No fear.
Boom. Hey, teleport coming in. What's that going to be? It's balls. It's not going to be a very spectacular arrival, though. He's just getting out there, I guess.
You still got the equalizer.
Just wanted to be with the team. It wasn't a teleport for an initiation.
It's a moral teleport. I'm with you, team.
Backing them up, supporting the squad. Got your back, guys. Did you see that solo kill? It was sick. Totally wrecked that guy.
And the BM flash.
I knew I had it all along. Now I'm here. All right. Well, Aurelia's got a Bloodthirster.
Whoa.
Hello. That's going to give you a shield, Dom, in case you haven't bought that item in a long time.
No way.
I don't know if you bought it in like 2 years.
Man, I'm a mid laner. I don't see that item very often.
There you go. But that is a very seldom seen item on Aurelia. Usually if you go lifesteal, you do go the Blade of the Ruined King for extra attack speed, for more of those W procs. Once you turn that on, you want to get as many attacks as you can out for all the true damage. But this does give you that shield, protect against, burst damage, all inning you. And there it is. Mountain. Nope, that's a cloud. Next one is mountain.
No, that's a mountain.
Next one is cloud. Ah.
Kobe, you're a jungler. You're supposed to know these.
You know what?
All you see is their health bars.
I'm waiting.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Clouds, mountains, oceans, But what is an Infernal, Dom? Huh?
A Drake?
All right, it's gonna be a Baron. Here we go. It's like it should be Lava Dragon, right? Because the other ones are more. All right, here we go. Nami defensive ult, zoning for the Baron, and they get it.
Yep.
That's gonna enable them to actually push into the base.
Yeah.
We will not.
Instead of recklessly fighting in
going
side
for
lanes?
these kills. But I mean, honestly, that's a huge comeback. We're joking around while this is happening, but Cloud9 get right back into this game. This is so big to pick up the Baron right now. They didn't even give up much for it. Very big lax there from Nova on the vision control, and Cloud9 move in, sneak the Baron. See what they can get with it, though. Check on this Baron power play.
Yeah, we'll definitely see recalls to pick up those final few items as Cloud9 looking for that first place seed going into playoffs.
Let's take a look at how this team fight is going to go to, because everybody's got flash that needs it. Ball's long-range ultimate here from Rumble doesn't actually require it for the big team fight. And Cloud9, they do have the ones that matter. Level 16 Kennen. This should be an Ash arrow to set it up and high to follow. So Nova need to use their speed. This Karma and Sivir that we talked about and we talked up for them, they need to use them now to dodge this Ash arrow, because there's already Baron buff on Cloud9. If Cloud9 win that fight, they're going to win the game. They can push in with the minions. They have minions in place almost already. If they get this initiation and the team fight afterwards, it's going to be rough here for Nova.
Well, current initiation looks to zone them away. Tempered Fate catches 2. Yep, but they're not able to defend it.
They got it!
And Rakara is caught and goes down. The inhibitor turret follows. Along with the inhibitor, Cloud9 are continuing to push forward.
Last stand here for Nova. They got to defend.
It will be difficult, but they're going to try as the Nexus turrets go down. Finally, Nova try to turn it around. Spear finds balls as the minion wave is successfully cleared out.
30 seconds on Sivir. Cloud9 farming all 3 minion waves at once so that they can push up the other 2 lanes. Top lane is heading up to the turret, but they are focusing on the Nexus.
Yeah, they're trying to end the game right here, right now. The Nexus turret goes down. Flaxish drops to Cloud9, 16-11. They burn through the Nexus and win game number 2 against Nova, securing the first place seed heading into playoffs.
You're not first, you're last, Dom.
You can also be second or third or
fourth. What Ricky Bobby said.
Shake and bake, shake and bake. Well, Cloud9 shook and they...
What do they do when they shake and bake?
I don't know the hand motions. Shake and bake,
shake it in the microwave?
Yeah.
Like this, shake up the little bag,
shake and
bake,
shake
in the microwave. All right, number 1 secured for Cloud9. Off of the back of this Proto Belt Kennen, which was a joy to watch. I mean, High just over and over and over.
Yeah.
He's picking people off. He's turning plays for the team. Ball's back on the Rumble.
Yeah.
This is just nostalgic play here for Cloud9 fans. Honestly,
the return.
Yeah, people tuning into Challenger, wanting to see these legacy players play, not disappointed. That was great stuff from them. And for Nova, they're still sitting in, they'll probably be 2 or 3rd. They probably will get knocked out 3rd actually after this, because I assume that Team Liquid Academy are going to take their 2 wins.
They're currently the favorites against Enix. We're going to find out. Currently, they're playing their first game against Enix right now, so we'll find out whether or not in just a little bit. But we've actually got Cloud9 Challenger who have grabbed that number 1 seed. There still is a lot left to be decided. As we head to the break and reset for Game 2 of Enix versus Team Liquid Academy, we're going to pay a visit to an old friend of the Challenger series.
What up, fam? Freak here, and as you may have guessed, I do have a bit of a soft spot in my heart for Challenger, so as the regular split comes to a close, I wanted to celebrate some competitive action we've seen so far. But it's not about me. It's about all the outstanding players so far in this split. Let's roll the opener.
I look good, I look good, I look exactly the way you wish you could. I look good, I look good, come on. I look good, I look good,
I gotta say, my favorite part is the part where I'm looking at myself, and I'm really intrigued by how good I look. Now, sadly, I haven't been on the cast so far this split, but I still wanted to weigh in on some of the more spectacular plays, or colorful plays we've seen so far this split. So today, I'm going to play judge and jury in a game I'm calling Juke or Miss Skill Shot. Let's roll the tape. All right, so first dive, here we go. Braum multi on to Shen. No, it's a good juke. That's a solid flash. Well done by him. Gets away from elimination. All right, 1-0, Juke. Juke definitely happened. All right, next up we're gonna have another tower dive. This time, look at what DT Massacre is doing with the Ash Arrow and doesn't coordinate at all with the Hecarim. Honestly, just should have waited longer. At least the bubble lands, so that's a missed skill shot. Now here we go, really sick. Watch the Lissandra flashing over the Ash Arrow high. Super sick. You're cheating as an ex-LCS player, but that is definitely juke, so props to you on this one. And now it's onto the Rise, running away after killing off the Azir, and the Ez ult trailing behind him. Nope, that's just a missed skill shot. Sadly, did not predict the movement fast enough, so 2-2 overall. I know I count thumb finger, it's weird, but 2-2 is a scoreline there of jukes and missed skill shots in my mind. Vote yourself how you want it to be, but that's not all. We're going to do some more evaluations here. We're going to look at interesting decisions made by our Challenger players. Our next level strats or lucky? Let's find out.